Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Yeah, listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. Come with me, help me say. Turn your radio on. You gotta. Turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn it on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Yeah, man. Boy, God has been good to me. Man, I can't really count it all. You can't either. You know, it's all in perspective. You really can't count all that God has done for you. If you look at every little thing, it's unbelievable the things he's done for us. How many times, you know, we got through something without even talking to him about it? He just blessed us with it. How many? You know, it's just, it's so much. The fact that you wake up in the morning, the fact that you still have a place to stay, the fact that, you know, maybe struggling out here, but guess what? You still going to work. You know, you living check to check, but you're making it all. You got all the plates spinning, you know. It's hard. You got a lot of plates spinning, but you keep them up there somehow. Every now and then one break, but he put 2 more back up there that look a little bit better, and you got to get to spinning them. So it all works. And then you got a lot of people who just can't seem to mentally put it together as to, you know, why their life isn't in the position that they want it to be. We talk about this oftentimes, but I want to try another angle with you today. You know, maybe it's you. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe it's you. Maybe it's no external force that's at fault like you keep making the excuse to be. You know, so many people I hear, well, if this hadn't have done this, if he hadn't have done that, if she hadn't have done that, I would have been further along. I wasted all my time, my years with this man, and he did this, and I could have been here, and I could have been there. And this woman, she did this to me, and if she hadn't have done that, I could have been here, and I could have been there. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's not really that external force that you keep making it out to be. See, I've done this to myself before. Once again, I'm talking to you about something I know about. I've done this to myself before. I've had the reason I wasn't where I wanted to be. I had it figured out as some external force. I had worked it out in my mind. Clearly, it wasn't me. Because if so-and-so, or if this hadn't happened, and if they hadn't have done this, I would have been further along up the road. That's what I was saying. But hold on, man. Boy, I learned a valuable lesson, man. See, if you don't ever let it go, it's going to be hard for you to go. If you don't ever let it go, it's going to be hard for you to go. I was listening to Bishop T.D. Jakes one day, and I heard him say, you can't drive your car if you going to keep looking in the rearview mirror. You go outside and try that. Try to drive your car, but keep your eye in the rearview mirror. All you looking at is where you been. All you looking at in that rearview mirror is where you passed or should have passed, something you should have moved on from. All you doing is looking in that rearview mirror at what happened back there. If you don't stop looking in the rearview mirror, you're going to crash your car over and over and over again. Or you got to slow it down so bad in order for you to keep looking in that rearview mirror. If you don't learn to let it go, it's going to be hard for you to go forward because you keep reviewing the past. The past is the past. And I know it's hard. Man, I watched a show and this lady said, well, I just can't ever forgive them for that. Well, guess what? Guess what? God may have already forgiven that person. That person may be extremely remorseful, could have gone to God and gotten forgiveness for it years ago. But you sit here and you keep hanging on to the past. I can't ever forgive that. Then I heard Bishop Jakes come on the show one time and say something that really, really struck home. You keep drinking the poison, waiting on your enemy to die. He said that, I just shook my head and went, wow. You drinking the poison, waiting on your enemy to die. Revenge is poison to you. You know, if hatred is poison to you, unforgivingness, when you won't forgive a person, that person could be going on with their life, made to right with God, don't know how you feeling, they skipping through life. Now, you make adjustments every time you see them, and it takes energy, man. It takes so much energy to hate. It takes so much energy not to forgive. Now they come in the room, you got to avoid them, stay over here. Here they come now. You got to make a situation over here. They come into the house, it's family reunion. Here they come. Where they going to be, in the basement? I'm going up here on the third floor. I want to go out here and get some barbecue. She out there at the barbecue stand. Oh, Lord, I don't want no barbecue. I just eat this potato salad. People, man, take themselves all out of position trying to make adjustments when it would simplify your life if you would just let it go. Maybe you ain't where you need to be because of them external forces altogether. Maybe you're not where you need to be because of you. Because you won't let it go. You won't move forward. Look at this, ladies. Let's say you've been in a situation with a man for years. It didn't work out for whatever the reason. It just didn't work out. I got what you say he did. I got what he did. All of that, yada, yada, yada. When you get through, did not God get you through it? Did not he allow you to survive it? I got you got some cuts on you. I got you been a little bit bruised, but did he not get you through it? So now that he's freed you from it, now he done went on, he got a whole nother family over there somewhere. Now he trying to make it right because maybe he learned the mistake he made and now he trying to be a better man. He just trying to get it right now. But you sitting there holding on to it. You drinking the poison, waiting on your enemy to die. So now instead of you enjoying the blessing of finally being free from a situation that was not healthy for you, you create an even more unhealthy situation in your mind by hating, by having revengeful thoughts, by hoping he fall on his face. Maybe you even doing something to the other situation to make sure they struggle. Oh, man, you drinking the poison, waiting on your enemy to die. Maybe you ain't where you ought to be in life, not because of your external forces, but maybe it's you. If you don't let it go, it's going to be hard for you to go. You can't keep driving your car looking in the rearview mirror. Come on, man. Forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is for you.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your mind right. Ladies and gentlemen, sit upright. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be all right. All we got to do is vote. Now, we want a victory, but if we don't, telling you right now, don't cut on this show the next morning. Because I'm cussing your ass out if you didn't vote on national radio live. Know it, can't bleep it, coming live.
All the good
Steve
words, we're using
gonna
them all.
cuss out anybody that ain't voted. I promise you that. I'm gonna do a series. They might have to bleep me, and I hope they get them all. But if they don't, I don't give a rat's, in the words of Dennis Rodman. I don't give a rat's ass. Ladies and gentlemen, Shirley Strawberry,
Hey, good morning, Steve. Good morning.
Carla Farrell,
Good morning. What's up, crew?
Kia Spates,
Morning, Unc. Morning, everybody.
J. Anthony Brown,
Why the hell you still undecided?
Today, though.
and Thomas
Yeah.
Nephew Miles.
Yeah, that's me in the building. Top. It's Monday. One day to go, baby.
I want to say though,
Say it.
It's been a race.
that I
It's the week to say
think I'm very proud of the black voter turnout compared to 2016. I think I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
I will give all the athletes much respect and kudos, because the athletes, baseball, basketball, football, they showed up, man. Them athletes really showed up to try to push their fans to the polls. And
Yes.
then young people, I think that young people are going to show up in a way at the polls that have never been seen before. We'll get all the breakdowns, but I'm making my prediction that I think that young people have really showed up like they never have before.
Yeah.
Man,
We've been seeing
I'm just
it and
putting
hearing
good
it. Yeah.
energy out there right now. Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Yes,
have seen them in
sir.
the lines, in the long lines, and all of that. We have seen evidence of that, Steve. So hopefully, it'll make the difference.
Yeah, I just need to make
And
a
then he
message.
knows it too. He feels he's
Oh,
going
he
to lose.
knows.
He wouldn't be acting like this if he didn't think he was going to win.
You know something, man? America showed me something when Obama was elected.
What? What do you
And
mean?
they showed me something. They gave me a glimmer of hope about this country
Oh, yeah.
that I had never had before. The same thing, they've shown me a lot of who they really are because of the support that Trump has gotten. I'm just hoping tomorrow there's enough the other side to rid us of this mistake that we made in 2016.
Yeah. We need unity, Steve. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll find out what's on the CLO's mind. Ask the CLO, the Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, tomorrow is Election Day. Our message all day today is, guess what? Get out and vote, okay?
And
The
stop
Steve Harvey-
playing.
Yes, the Steve Harvey Morning Show is riding with Biden and Harris. You know that. Go vote tomorrow. No more excuses. No more indecision. Do it tomorrow, okay? Get out.
If you
and
are
vote.
indecisive, vote for Joe Biden.
That's it. We made the decision.
We
for you.
decided
Yeah.
for you.
Help, come on, man. I'll tell you what, if you're undecided, help us. Help us out.
Yeah.
If you ain't got no reason to find for yourself, come help us out. At least help us start to unify the country instead of this divisiveness that's going on. The reason I'm really voting for Biden and Kamala Harris is because I would like to see more of a unified United States than a divided United States. Quit calling us the United States if we're going to act the way we've been acting under this president for 4 years.
divided
Just call
United-
us the divided
Divided
states
state,
and just stop calling us the united, because he's done nothing to unite us.
That's right. Key word.
So
united.
true.
Yeah.
That's it. Steve.
Man.
Only to tear us apart. I mean, it's the
It's
worst
horrible.
it's ever been in our lifetime. This is craziness.
It ain't no
All right.
fine people on both sides.
Period.
That's it.
Go ahead,
Man,
Shirley.
it was a.
All right. It is time now to ask the CLO, as the nephew would say, the CLO's Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. If you have some love questions for him, please submit your questions to steveharveyfm.com. Are you ready, CLO?
Let's go.
Here we go. This one is from Jarman in Lexington, Kentucky. Jarman says, I'm a 36-year-old single man, and one of my fraternity brothers got married recently. It was an over-the-top wedding, and he kept bragging about how much it cost him, all while he still owes me and a substantial amount of money, okay? He and his wife left the reception in a horse-drawn carriage, and I wanted to pull him out of it. It probably wasn't the best idea to invite me to the wedding. I know I'll probably never see the money again, so please help me work through this so I won't hurt him. Any advice?
Well, here's the deal, man. You knew when you went to the wedding he owed you the money. He knows he owed you the money. He done bragged about how much the money cost. He might have even took the money and put it on the wedding. I don't know what reason he told you that he needed the money, but it's obvious he took the money and put it on the wedding. Let's just suppose that's the reason. So he wanted an over-top wedding. He told you something else, but obviously, let's just assume he put the money on the wedding. Now that he's had the wedding, you got to wait and see how it go to see if he pay you the money back. Now, this is hard for a lot of people to do, but I would say you have now bought him out your life. You don't ever have to loan him money again, but you said it's a substantial amount. I don't know what that is, but look, man, but all this is probably happening because your ass don't vote. If you would vote, you would have probably could have avoided all of this right here. Yeah, I'm tying everything in the vote.
Tie it in. I love
and
it.
his ass is probably not gonna vote either. So I don't really trying to help you out unless you gonna vote, though.
That's it. All right, we're moving on, Steve. Mr. Davidson in Atlanta says, I'm a married real estate agent, and I've got a young home buyer purchasing her first townhome. She's a stunner, and so is her mother, who is always with her. Her mom is flirty and bold, and the other day, she grabbed my crotch when her daughter walked away. Then she showed me that she didn't have on any panties, and she invited me to rub on her. I'm turned on by all of this, but I keep reminding her that I'm married. Now she's a woman scorned, and she's very negative whenever I show her daughter new places. This is bad for business. What should I do? Wow.
Well, you did the
Mr.
right
Davidson.
thing, but it is bad for business.
There's
Now,
a
you
butt
won't-
in there?
You won't get no referrals.
You better get the rubbing
And,
down. Then.
and I know she is fine because it didn't cost you to write a damn letter.
Yes.
And obviously, see,
Yes,
now,
I don't have
I
it.
can't tell you to step outside your marriage, dog, because probably ain't nothing wrong with your home. So, I mean, technically, man, stay within yourself. Here's what I have learned in my lifetime.
What is that, Steve?
Everything that look good and everything that feel good ain't really all that good.
That's true. But here's my question, Steve.
Jesus.
That's deep right there, but here's my question.
Oh, Lord.
What are they moaning for? Him and Jay.
I have a question.
Go ahead, Shirley.
Did he vote?
And see, that's the other thing. If you quit worrying about this heifer down here grabbing your crotch and get your ass to them polls, can't nobody grab your crotch in the polls. But if you just get out there and vote, you be in the booth by your damn self.
Okay.
That's what all this is really about. So if you get your ass in that booth and get to voting, can't nobody grab your crotch in that booth. We have yet to see anybody reach up under that thing and grab somebody by the crotch. You get your ass down to them poles and quit worrying about them heifers.
He said booth.
All right,
with an
Mac
F.
in LA says, my wife and I are in our early 50s, and we live next door to a single woman that sunbathes nude by her pool. She has a privacy fence, but I have a great view of her backyard from my upstairs windows, and so does our 14-year-old son. The neighbor has a right to be nude in her own backyard, but my wife has a big problem with my son seeing her naked. My wife complained about the nudity to a few people in the neighborhood, and a lady found out. She sent a message to my wife to shut up or she'll come deal with her. How can I get my wife to mind her business?
Look, man, tell your wife we ain't got nothing to do with this woman over here. Leave your boy alone. But here's the whole problem.
What?
Your boy is looking out the window, and the reason y'all can see him looking out the window is because y'all's ass ain't down at the polls. If y'all was down at the polls,
Come on, bring
you
it
wouldn't
back to
have
voting.
time to look at this little boy looking out at the window. So quit worrying about that heifer over there with her naked ass and get y'all's ass down to the polls.
Go
Ain't nobody
vote,
looking at
you
the
get
polls.
it? All right, thank you, CLO. Great advice as always. Go vote.
Yeah.
Coming up next, church complaints with Reverend Motown and Deacon Def Jam right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann's conclusion of her series, Why We Vote. Today's final segment is called White Too Long. Also, at the top of the hour in entertainment news, some sad news to report. Gospel music legend Bishop Rance Allen passed away. I know. Rance Allen passed away.
Something about the name Jesus.
I know. I was just listening to that. And right after that, I heard he passed away. Oh, Lord have mercy. And also Sean Connery, who was knighted, of course, Sir Sean Connery, the very first James Bond.
He was the best Bond. He really
He was.
Oh,
Hands
no,
down.
no, don't do that.
Oh, yes.
No.
Oh, yes.
No, he was.
I'm
He
sorry.
was. Who?
No.
Who?
Oh, no.
The,
Who?
the one right
Roger
now.
Moore?
Right now.
Oh, no.
Craig.
Oh, Daniel
no.
Craig.
Daniel
I love
Craig,
Daniel
man.
Craig.
Come on
good.
now.
But
Good.
Daniel Craig, bad boy now.
He's my
he's
favorite
a bad
after
boy.
Sean Connery. Sean Connery.
I
was
love
the best.
Sean Connery, but
Well,
Daniel Craig,
he
bad
can't
boy.
get that unless he dead now.
Hey, no, come on.
Can't beat out the dead person, Tommy. Damn, show some respect. Sean Connery is the greatest. God damn it. He's still here. And if you ask him, he'll go, Sean Connery was who I've always patterned myself after. Man.
Harvey. Steve Harvey. All
You
right.
wouldn't be worried about all these damn people and who is the greatest James Bond if you get your ass down to them polls.
2020, Steve, has been some kind of year. We're going to talk about all these stories at the top of the hour, but right now it is time to lighten things up a bit. It's Monday with Reverend Motown, Deacon Def Jam. Today's church complaints.
Let's
change
just
the gears.
get started. It is time for the gregarious and vociferous group of people in a punctuation of peoples gathered together to complain tonight. Let us go ahead, Deacon, with church complaints.
All right. The members are saying that they know that you and Joel Osteen are good friends, and they want to know why you don't have as many followers as he does, and why aren't your Zoom meetings as big? That's what they want to know.
The reason I don't have as many followers as Joel Osteen is because everybody following him.
Oh.
See, that's how that go. See, that's just like what the president say. The reason we have more COVID cases is because we do more tests. That ain't the reason we got more COVID. We got more COVID people because we got more people got COVID.
Logic is just
But
logic, huh?
you see what I'm saying? But if y'all was down there at the polls voting, you wouldn't have to worry about who the hell got COVID and the
Preach,
more
Pastor.
followers. You know,
Preach, Pastor.
follow me down to the polls.
Amen.
Your man.
Amen.
I'm trying to make some sense, but okay, Pastor. Yeah. If you.
That makes sense.
I don't give a damn what you do. Put your mask on after you vote for Biden and Harris.
All right, Pastor. Let's see. The winos for Jesus are feeling left out and now they
What?
they not having communion. Is there any way that they can drop by and pick the communion up? All right.
The only way that we will allow the winos to participate in the communion is if you come by here with a voter sticker. It has to say, I voted on there.
Yes.
And if you have voted on there, we don't care if you're a full-blown alcoholic. You're going to get a cup of this here.
So you
I
need
don't-
your voting sticker on.
I
the
don't
voting
give a
sticker.
damn if you just left an AA meeting.
I know,
If you
you're
got an
supposed to
I
have
voted
alcohol.
sticker, you can have a little sip. I'm trying to get people to the polls.
Sippy sip.
You get a sip,
Open whole
wet your
storage
lips, and get control. Take a sip,
right.
wet your lips, and take control as long as your ass go to the polls.
I go to the poll. All
You
right.
preaching,
Go
Pastor.
ahead.
You
You better
preaching,
not.
Pastor.
Hot the fire.
Amen.
All right, Pastor. As you know now, there is another election that's been going on here at the church. The head usher voting election ended last night at 6 p.m. All the votes are in. Now, Sister Myrtle Banks got 123 votes, and Sister Renee Goldsby, she got 130. Now, Sister Myrtle Banks says there are 40 mail-in votes from the sick and shut-in that need to be counted. But Sister Renee Goldsby told her, heifer, you lost. That's all it is, and you ain't no good usher no damn way. But you're going to have to fix this.
Well, this is the way I've decided. We will count only the votes of the people that have a I voted sticker. If you don't produce a I voted sticker, we throwing your vote out. Care nothing about who the head usher is. All of them evil. We ain't got but 32 members. It take one person to point out the empty ass seats in this church.
And we on Zoom, Pastor.
And we on Zoom. But what did you Zoom? Move your screen over there. You ain't center. You showing too much light. Move a plant in the background. Tired of all this here. Give a damn who the usher is. I ain't seen a church since February.
And that, you said not since February. That brings me to our next complaint. A lot of members feel ain't that much going on, and why don't we just have Zoom service every other Sunday instead of every Sunday?
You ready for this here?
Speaking
Nah.
Why don't you zoom your ass down to them polls and vote? I'm sick of this congregation. Bunch of complaining ass people. Zoom your ass down to them polls and get this fool out this White House. Is what we
Amen,
need
Pastor.
to do.
Amen.
I'm tired of this here.
Woo, you preaching.
Worrying about zooming and who looking and who the usher is and all that stuff. Who the hell is the president? What we need to be talking about. You ain't had enough of this fool right here. You must be out of your mind. Sitting up in here just making hateful ass white folks think they somebody. Proud Boys, Ku Klux Klan, militia, ministry, all the skinheads, red boots, red suspenders.
Okay, and speaking of that, Pastor, our Republican members are asking, can they have a MAGA rally, a watch party at the church on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, Pastor, election day. Now, that's
I'm
your call.
asking all of the mega remembers at our church to please come down. We're holding a special rally on Monday night. Please, won't you come? It'll be down in the basement. We'll set the video cameras up, and we'll spend the night. We're gonna have food for you. We're gonna bring in bingo beer, everything. You know, they
Bingo
like
and
drinking
beer.
beer. We're gonna have bingo beer. We're gonna have card playing and a church casino night. And I
This is a
bet
church.
your ass won't be at the polls come Tuesday, because your ass is a hostage. She's doggone right. We having a mega hostage party. But we gonna call it a support party, but we gonna support your ass to stay in this basement.
All
We
right.
gonna do our own version of voter suppression.
Thank you, Pastor and Deacon, for
Walk
church
up them
complaints.
steps, get shot in the ass.
Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment and national news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up in 4 minutes, Miss Ann is standing by with a report on her final series, Why We Vote. But first, in today's entertainment news, some very sad news out of Hollywood. Actor Sir Sean Connery passed away at his house in the Bahamas. Sean Connery was 90 years old. He was best known, of course, for his portrayal of the very first James Bond, 007. I mean, he played 7 of them. He played James Bond in 7 of those James Bond movies. We've seen all of them. We loved him as James Bond. And,
The best Bond.
Yeah.
The best Bond.
Yeah, he was the best Bond.
Not
Yes,
the
he
best
was.
Bond.
Oh, yes, he
He
was.
was a good Bond, but he wasn't the best Bond.
Tommy, what you don't know is everyone says that Daniel Craig is the closest to Sean Connery. That's why they say that,
Daniel
because Sean
Craig is a
Connery
bad
was
boy.
the best. He is.
Well,
So who was after Sean? Roger Moore? Who was after
Roger
Sean?
Moore. Roger Moore.
Okay.
Yeah.
well, we all know who ain't the best Bond.
Who?
His ass.
He could be a good Bond.
Tommy,
He can make a great black Bond.
I'll be a
He make
damn
a great
good
black
Bond.
Bond.
What?
A damn good black Bond.
when they put you in the car, do
You're
they
not
have
gonna
a
do that.
do they have a chair that can go in the car?
Car seat and
Boy,
the
shut
driver's
up.
seat.
You know how they
And the
do all
pedals.
those gadgets. Yeah.
Does Aston Martin make a booster seat?
Okay, look, I'm trying to get through this next
Go
story.
ahead,
It's
Shirley,
a
I'm
sad
sorry.
one, too. From the gospel music world, gospel music
Something
legend,
about the name
and
Jesus.
founder of the Rance Allen group, Bishop Rance Allen, passed away on
Something about the
Saturday.
name Jesus.
He was recuperating.
Come on.
There we
Come
go.
on, boy. Come on,
Something about the name Jesus.
boy.
It is the sweetest name. Yeah, I know.
Yes, it is.
I love.
Oh, I love the name Jesus.
Wave your hand if you
Come,
love
boy.
it. Yeah.
Oh, how I love the name Jesus.
Sweet name, yeah.
It is the sweetest name
Sweetest name I know.
I know.
Look here. Some people say I'm crazy, but
Come on, come
That's
on.
that
boy.
Rance Allen that we know and love.
Right there.
the power that I feel, yeah. When I call your name, said it's just like fire. Shut up in my bones. When the Holy Ghost gets to moving, you know he won't leave us alone. And it's all because there's something, yeah.
Something about the name Jesus.
Oh, my.
Something about the name Jesus.
Sweet name, yeah.
It is the sweetest name I know.
Wave your hand if you love it.
All right.
Oh,
Wow.
how I love the name
Man.
Jesus.
Bishop Rance Allen passed
Oh,
away
how I
on
love
Saturday
the name Jesus.
while recuperating from a medical procedure. He was 71 years old.
Sweetest name.
Yeah, that's my favorite song by him.
I know, right? Yeah.
I definitely want to do that.
I listen
I
to it just about every
know.
morning.
Definitely
All of
wanna
us,
do that today. That's so
yeah, all of us here at the Steve Harvey Morning Show, of course, are sending our condolences
The
out
cool thing about it, though,
yeah.
to his
he
family.
going straight to heaven.
Ain't no waiting on that.
Ticket, man. Straight in there, boy.
All right,
Ladies
Steve.
and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
That's right. Reverend, Bishop Rance Allen, I'm telling you, Bishop for the Church of God in Christ for the Michigan Northwestern Harvest Jurisdiction. That's where he was, passing away early Saturday morning after undergoing an unnamed medical procedure. He will be missed. According to the the U.S. Elections Project, total early voting ballots have now topped an unprecedented 93 million, the majority in the form of absentee mail-ins. On this last day before the election, President Trump's attending 5 rallies today, 1 each in North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, 2 in Michigan. They're building a non-scalable wall around the White House, by the way. And Joe Biden's to be in Cleveland, Ohio, then in Pennsylvania for 2 rallies and in Pittsburgh. And now... This is Ann Tripp with Why We Vote. Ever wonder why so-called religious white Christians support racist politicians? Well, Robert P. Jones, author of White Too Long, says it started a long time ago.
It came in 1845, actually, and the issue was whether someone who was being sent out as a missionary could own slaves. And the Northern Baptists said no, that they saw that as incompatible with Christianity. And the Baptist churches in the South said, this is perfectly compatible. And they broke off and formed what became known as the Southern Baptist Convention. Presbyterian split, Episcopalian split, the Methodist split. It's only in the American context that people who are French, who are Irish, who are British, these kind of Western Europeans claim this kind of umbrella category of whiteness. They would really make this case that this arrangement of white people over black and brown people, men over women, was really God's best design for human society. You know, there are plenty of places to go in the Bible to support slavery. Slaves, obey your masters. That is straight out of the New Testament. Black Christianity has developed sort of its own trajectory to the book of Exodus and liberation of the slaves. There is a Bible that's in the collection of Fisk University in Nashville, and it calls itself a slave Bible, and it was printed to be used by slave owners in the West Indies. The only thing there is the story of the Israelites becoming enslaved, but the part where they're freed is excised from the text. Many white Christians can simultaneously say they personally feel warmly toward African Americans and immigrants and Latinos, but at the same time, they hold views that are essentially racist. Now, I think this current moment we're in is bringing to light the deep contradictions.
That was Robert P. Jones, author of White Too Long. So, why do we vote? Because we face barriers from all sides. This is Ann Tripp. Back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Shirley stays out of this because him being on this show is my fault. And no one likes to take responsibility. So, Steve, we're not introducing him. That's on you. He your friend. So I said, all right. I bought this on us. I bought this on us. He was not working.
We love Jay.
No, you know, I called myself, and now here we is. And I don't know what he finna do right now, but here we go, ladies and gentlemen. A look inside of the dark, troubled mind.
Come on.
Of a comedian, divorcee. I think he's a widower. I don't know what he is. It's a lot going on, and it comes out. They all alive, but they ain't cause of you, though. Ladies and gentlemen,
here we go.
Jay Biddleman Brown.
Well, everybody knows that Saturday was Halloween, and I went to a serious Halloween party. Everybody was there. Now, they all voted because they all had on their voting stickers. I voted. 50 Cent was dressed as Ice Cube. Ice Cube was dressed as 50 Cent. Cardi B was dressed like the Virgin Mary. The Trump boys were there. I mean, it was jamming. The Donald Trump boys were there. They was dressed as two dumbass white boys. Monique was at the party, Steve. She was dressed like a flashlight.
What was she looking
dressed
for?
like a flashlight.
What's she looking for?
Moving on, all right.
What was
Her
she
career.
I know what she's looking for.
A career.
Kanye West was dressed like Jekyll and Hyde. He was there. Stephen A. Smith was at the party. He was dressed like a big mouth bass. Lil Duval was there. I'm living my best life. He came dressed as the gingerbread man. I didn't know who he was. Nick Cannon was dressed as Johnny Quest. I'm like, go ahead on, Nick. Good to see you. And Lizzo was there. We didn't know who Lizzo was. She had all her clothes on, so we didn't know who the hell she was. OJ was dressed like a glove with a knife. Can you believe that? Terry Crews was there. Terry Crews was at the party. He was dressed like an albino. You don't get no whiter than that. And Reverend Al Sharpton was at the party. He blew his hair out. He came as Einstein. It was an amazing party. Donald Trump was there, dressed as Donald Trump, because ain't nothing scarier than that. Man, it was a party. What a party. What a party. What a party.
I missed that party. Mr. Goodwin.
All right.
Yo
Thank you,
ass
Crazy
is-
Man.
Last but not least, Snoop Dogg was dressed like, I ain't going to do it.
Do it.
All right, Jay, coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, some voter suppression in North Carolina. And please do not undercount the Trump supporter. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Tomorrow is Election Day. Remember how we said it was going to go really quickly? Well, it is upon us, okay? Tomorrow is tomorrow is Election Day. Now, over the weekend, did you guys hear about the police using pepper spray to break up a group of demonstrators in Graham, North Carolina? I saw this at the I Am Change March. It was a group of police officers using pepper spray to break up a group of demonstrators. They were there to vote, and they also marched. It was a very peaceful march. They also marched to honor Black Americans who were killed at the hands of police. Organizers said they didn't do anything wrong to warrant that kind of response. Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, is this the 60s? What is going on?
I know.
See that image like that.
It's Trump.
Exactly,
It's all Trump. That's where it all comes from. It's the attitude of a lot of people. I mean, it's like white people have gotten so much more evil. Not all of them, but it's just like the atmosphere is just evil all around wherever you go.
Yes.
They're just evil.
Dude, my whole neighborhood had trucks and flags and everything rolling through, horns blazing, man. It's wicked, man. It's wicked.
Because, man, it's a sad statement for this country. And I am concerned about the election. I'm just hoping there's enough good people. But it's a sad statement that this country makes on behalf of this man. And you can dress it up and talk about, I'm only picking him because of the economy. No, you're not. You're picking him because you're ignoring who and what he really is and what he really stands for. You're picking him because you support division. You're picking him because you too don't give a damn about Black Lives Matter. You don't care about Muslims. You don't care about them kids getting snatched up and taken from their parents. That is still 500 some kids and the parents have no idea where they are. You don't care that he took a stand against the kneeling with Colin Kaepernick when it comes to finding out Colin Kaepernick was a right all along. Right. You don't give a damn that these black players who are talking about social injustice for people in their age brackets and unifying again, you can't stand that. You don't give a damn that college football teams hold unified arm locks across the field from each other during the playing of the national anthem, because you don't care about that either. You care about what you want to care about, and you hide it and mask it under the facade of the economy. The economy was an economy that he inherited. Donald Trump has done nothing to make this economy great. President Obama saved it from the greatest recession it had been in since the recession back in the day. President Obama did that. But what you all are doing when you support Trump, it ain't got nothing to do with your Republican cause.
At all.
It's because you are absolutely fine with an immoral person being in charge of a country. That's what you're supporting. And you can miss me by trying to tell me it's because he's good for the economy. He's done nothing for the economy. He talks a tough game and don't do nothing. Mexico ain't built no damn wall. The Muslims, the majority of the crime in this country is not from Muslims. It's from Americans. You
still no health plan. Want to destroy Obamacare, but still
and
no
has
health plan.
no health
Healthcare
plan. And then these blacks that's talking about all he's done. You're the first real black president. He sits there and smirks. He don't give a damn about us.
None.
Never have, never will. And man, if we don't get out to the polls to prove a point, if you have not voted, today and tomorrow is your last chance.
Yeah.
Anybody in my family don't vote, no more rent or mortgages gets paid from me.
You going hard in the paint.
Let me find out don't call me for a damn
thing.
Don't
call me for nothing.
Yeah.
One thing about my brothers and sisters, they done took their old ass down there and voted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they believe in voting. They were there when people lost their lives for the right to vote. They were there. You know, they understand what this means. We didn't always have the right to vote. All right, so tomorrow is Election Day, November 3rd. Go to vote.org. Coming up next, the nephew with the prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, our message today is still go vote. That's our message all day. Go vote, point blank, period, okay? Tomorrow, November 3rd, is Election Day. And coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today as we switch gears. Subject, I will be satisfied no matter what. All right? We'll get into that. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Check settlement, Shirley. Check settlement.
Sounds reasonable. Yeah, I know it isn't, though.
Oh, it always does. It always does. Let's go.
Go left. It's got to go left.
Thank you.
Hello?
Right. I'm trying to reach please.
This is she.
How you doing? It's attorney over at and Associates.
Uh-huh.
All right. Want to give you a call. I just got your file that hit my desk, and we got a check going out to you on Monday. You came in yesterday, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Listen, we got a few little glitches here we want to go over with. I want to go over with you and make sure we get this all ironed out before you come in on Monday, and I'll have a check definitely waiting on you when you get here. All right, you're supposed to be getting $6,410.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's being reduced to $1,200 due to injuries not being as bad as they say it was. A lot of calculations got really mixed up on our paperwork here. And please keep in mind that on the $1,200, we still haven't taken out our fee, which is like about $33 1/3. We'll have a check for you on Monday in the ballpark of $400 to $500.
Hold on. Okay, I'm still not getting it. So, what was the total amount that y'all got from the law, from the insurance?
Evidently, the person that did these calculations completely did them wrong. And I do apologize for this being a mishap on our part, and it's totally screwed up. And I do apologize on the behalf of the association here that we've dropped the ball on that. But your actual check has been reduced to $1,200, okay? And that's without us taking the law fees out of it. So that
doesn't sound right, because how would $6,000 cover the doctor bill and the chiropractor?
Well, from my understanding, man, what they're also stating is that your injuries are not that bad. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. They're actually wondering if you were actually hurt at all. So
I was actually hurt because I even had to get injections.
Okay.
From the chiropractor.
Okay, and do you have any? I have some medical documents here, and I understand that you've been going, and you probably looks like you went over at least 2 months going to the doctor and getting therapy, and
that was his call. That was the chiropractor's call. That wasn't my decision.
Okay, well
that was his call for my injury.
Exactly, and a lot of these doctor fees and that you've gone to has eaten up a lot of these funds, and I tell you, these doctor bills, they get pretty high out there. I do want to apologize. What we're going to do here, since we've dropped the ball on this, we're going to give you the check for $1,200 and not even take the law fees out of it, and I'll have that check waiting on you on Monday morning.
That's still okay. I understand what you're saying, but what I'm trying to figure out is I need to see some paperwork of stating what was the total amount check that was written from the insurance company, plus what was the portion that was supposed to be taken out for the chiropractor, plus what was the portion that was supposed to be taken out from the doctors itself. From the amount that you're telling me, $6,000, that's not wouldn't have covered that, and leave me with only $1,200.
Okay, I'm not at liberty to let you look at this paperwork anymore. I'm calling you basically to let you know I have a $1,200 check for you. If you don't want that, then you can go ahead and take some other legal action.
That doesn't sound right. Why would from the entire month? Because I got the paperwork from the chiropractor stating what amount was paid.
I understand that, ma'am. What I'm trying to let you know, Manisha, is what's going on right now is the response coming back is that you're not actually hurt at all. That's what they're saying. They're saying you're not hurt at all. Actually, I don't want to use the words, but they're saying that you've been faking this the whole time.
I need to see some paperwork before I time to check it. This doesn't sound right. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, right now, I'm the last person that this file is going to come across. It's coming across my desk. This is pretty much a take it or leave it option. You know, and if you don't
leave an option, no, hold on now. I mean, you don't have to get attitude with me because you are my lawyer and I am your client.
Well, you're not going to raise your voice. You're not going to raise your voice at me. That's not going to happen either. So let's pipe it down a bit, okay? Now, here's what we're going to do. Do you want the $1,200 check or do you not want it? Now, I've already waived the fees of the attorneys here. Do you want the $1,200 or do you want me to reduce it to $400?
No, I don't want $1,200 because I'm going to take you to court. Because that doesn't sound like you me around. You're supposed to be my lawyer.
I'm being the best attorney that you probably could afford, young lady. Okay? And I'm trying to do the best I can to help you. Now, if from what I understand is...
I'm sorry, sir. That's not going to be acceptable. I just have to get a lawyer to sue you because that's not acceptable.
You know, you people continue to want to...
I came in the office yesterday when we came in. How all of us word got mixed.
I wasn't there during the meeting yesterday. Like I said, these papers just landed on my desk today. What I'm not going to tolerate is you people consistently wanting to file a lawsuit on somebody. Now you want to file a lawsuit on me. You know, you're going way too far with this.
This doesn't sound right. I want to talk to because I've never heard of you. I only heard of
Okay. Well, now you've heard of me. I'm and I work here as well. And I'm not going to stand you dismantling me the way that you're doing.
I just have to get a lawyer to sue you because that's not acceptable.
I got one more thing. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked. You got pranked by your husband.
Oh, kick you.
Oh, your husband told me. She been waiting on that check.
Yeah, I had me hot. I was about to go by that little office tomorrow when I get off of work.
All right, baby, let me ask you something. Tell Tommy, what is the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, baby, look here. Get your check. Get your check.
He ain't get none of that money. He won't see a dime of that. Not nary a dime. He won't see a dime.
Get your check, baby.
Oh, you think this funny?
Yourself.
Yeah, here go your 400.
Black folks in they check, boy. Black people in they check. Don't mess with their money.
Give him a check.
You play too much.
She done worked it out in her mind what she gonna do with that money. She already worked it out. I'm gonna do this.
It's probably spent. It's probably spent.
Yeah, spent. That money's spent. Right.
Man, you know how many checks I got out and spent before I got it?
Mm-hmm.
That was a hard lesson to learn. That was a hard lesson to learn too. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever spent it beforehand and it never came?
Yeah.
Woo.
That's
Tommy.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about.
I was in a car accident, and I was supposed to get $875. Now you talking about a dude that when $875 was everything. I went down there, picked up the check. I got the check. I'm trying to get back home so fast. I go through a school zone. I don't see the sign doing 45 in a 25. Whoop! Got pulled over. I slammed on my brakes, and my brake, this is how raggedy my car, my brake shoe popped off, and my calipers dug down into the to the brake drum. That was another car. That $850, I had to pay a $250 ticket. I had to pay $600 to get my brake drums fixed. That was the $850.
Wow.
Gone.
Did that. Man.
Wow.
Well, at least you had it. At least you had it to take care of it.
Shirley,
because sometimes you spend it before you get it.
Shirley, that was no consolation what you just said.
It should be a little bit, though.
Yeah.
No,
at least you had it.
Riding. When you were riding, you had 800. Yeah, you had 800 riding.
When I cashed that check, I owed it all out.
All right, thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it is the Strawberry Letter subject. I will be satisfied no matter what. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, guys, tomorrow is Election Day. Please go vote, okay? That's our message today. Go vote. Go to vote.org and get your polling location. Cast your vote tomorrow. Be ready. Plan your day out. Get into the polls and take care of your business, okay? Please. Time now.
This is it. Time's up.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. You're undecided. Decide, okay? We'll decide for you. Come on.
Still undecided.
Yes.
What you listening for them to say now?
Yeah.
You tell nobody after 4 years of seeing all this, I'm undecided.
Yeah. You know. Yeah. All right. Time now. We're switching gears now. Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air.
Surely.
Just like we're going to do this one right now. That's for you, Jay. You know that.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Subject, I will be satisfied no matter what. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm an attractive 45-year-old independent woman, and I've been in a relationship with a 41-year-old man for a year. We don't live together because I'm not ready for all of that, and we've been arguing a lot lately. He's a great man, and for the first time in a very long time, I'm faithful to one guy. He is great in the bedroom, but his libido doesn't match mine. I want sex all of the time, and he doesn't. I'm not used to a man that won't give it to me when I need it. We've gotten into arguments if I try to have sex with him and he's not in the mood. He likes to call me selfish and says it's all about me all of the time. He doesn't see that if I'm getting pleased, he's getting pleasure from it too. Or maybe the sex isn't good to him. Anyway, I've started being really selfish, and I've been pulling out my toys whenever he tells me no. I like to lie next to him and use one or two of my battery-operated devices to love on myself. The first couple of times he watched as I did it, but recently he gets irritated when I do it. The other night he told me that something's wrong with me, and he got dressed and left. He said that no other woman he's ever been with has wanted sex as much as I do. I honestly can't believe that we're arguing over this. Couples usually fight over cheating, lying, or social media, but he's mad at me because I want to have sex with him. Makes me think I should just get a man on the side to really make him mad. Life is short and times are hard. Sex is my stress reliever. How can I get him to use his toy instead of my battery-operated ones? Okay. Well, this is a situation where you guys are just not sexually compatible at all. And you never will be, or like you say, the sex isn't good to him. It all sounds like it's just too much, though. And sometimes too much is too much. I mean, you might be an addict when it comes to sex because it does seem like a whole lot. I'm not judging. I'm just observing and going by what you wrote in this letter. This is the first time you've been faithful to one guy. Wow, that says a lot right there. I mean, it doesn't sound like to me you will ever be satisfied with one guy or one of anything. You even use more than one toy at a time. You mentioned that in the letter. You're pushing him away with all of this in any case. He just can't handle it, it seems. And I know you don't want to do that. I do hope you guys have talked calmly about this at some point. Have you done it lately anyway? I mean, you've been arguing a lot, but, have you really discussed this situation? Because it is already a problem. He's leaving out now saying there's something wrong with you. He's never had a woman that wants sex as much as you do. You guys may not be able to withstand this. I just don't think you're sexually compatible anymore. If you want it more and he doesn't, how is this going to work? I mean, he's walking out. So this isn't going to work. You're going to have to find someone else that's more sexually compatible. And believe me, they're out there. Okay? Steve?
Well, I don't know how to address this, so I've decided to go the other way. I'm going to give you the top reasons. I'm doing this now. The top reasons a man don't want to have sex with her.
Okay. Uh-oh.
You know, y'all remember I used to do top 10s?
Yes, of course.
I don't know how many of these I'm going to do. This could be the top 15, top 20. I'm going to just go through them as I need them. But
that's a lot.
You know.
That's a lot, Steve.
But here we go. We are doing the top 10 reasons. Now just say, we're doing the top reasons why this man don't want to have sex with you.
Okay. I'm scared and nervous.
First one.
We're going to participate? Ooh, I'm scared.
Yeah. First
number one.
No, you're going number one.
No, yeah. Number one.
Number one.
Sometimes it just takes you too damn long to finish.
Okay.
Number two.
Number two.
You just too damn much.
Yeah. Right. That's what I said. You're right.
Number three.
Number three.
Your toys is too loud.
Not the volume.
Sounds like a lawnmower. Chainsaw.
Number four.
Number four.
Your toys is too big. He's sitting there
hold it right
going,
there at number four,
what
Steve.
the hell is that?
All right. We stopped at number 4. We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject, I will be satisfied no matter what. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. Subject, I will be satisfied no matter what. You left off at number 4.
I'm just doing the top reasons why this man don't want to have sex with you. Just to go over the last 2, I said, number 3, your toys is too loud. They just too damn loud.
That's too much.
You need to tone it down. You got too many levels. Like it's on 8 now. What 8? Where are we going with this here? The whole damn bed is shaking. You using the toy, but it's affecting me. Number 5.
Number 5.
Your toys is too damn big. Maybe he don't want to be in that.
Oh, too much.
Number 6.
Number 6.
He don't want nobody in bed stronger than him. You in here, you just too much.
Yes,
doing the most.
Here's the next one right here.
Okay.
Number 7, you're hurting him.
Number 7, she's hurting him.
You just hurting this boy. You said it 4 years longer. Number 8.
Oh, younger, yeah. Number 8.
Maybe we dealing with a weight issue.
Wow.
That's not in the
that could be.
letter.
That could be it. We could be dealing with a weight issue. Now, it might not be hers. Big boy just can't just keep it. He hit number 9.
Number 9.
You don't know, he might have heart trouble.
Well, you never know.
Number 10.
Number 10.
You just simply know too damn much. What is we finna do tonight?
He's scared.
He's
scared.
What is you doing? Put your clothes back on. What you gonna do with that bat? It's electric too.
Crazy.
We're doing the reasons why this man don't want to make love to you. How much more do you want? I done gave you all I had. I ain't got no more.
That was funny.
How much more do you want?
Are you crying?
Girl, I don't want to be here. You keep making me. Here's another reason he don't want to make love to you. Maybe he don't want COVID-19.
Yeah, that's the same reason.
That's your go-to.
Yeah. I don't want to catch COVID.
Here's number 12. Maybe he can't fulfill all your fantasies. He can't jump up there and reach the ceiling fan. Grab that swinging ceiling fan and swing around. And every time you swing by, hit it. And then keep swinging and come back and hit it. Hey.
She's too demanding.
I ain't got too much damn grip right here. We just doing a lot of reasons that I'm trying to think of. You know, here's another one.
What, Steve?
Everybody don't like hot wax.
You ever
It
thought
burns. Some people just don't like hot wax.
That's hot.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here's another one.
What?
Maybe every time he get a cramp, he don't want to be little punk ass.
Oh, she's doing them like that?
Why is your little punk ass always pulling muscles? I ain't pulling no damn muscles. Seeing all this damn talking, maybe you talking too much. He can't concentrate. All these instructions. Pick your leg up, hit it harder. What you doing? Spank me. Why ain't you trying to bite me while you spanking me? Run over there, now dive on it. Jump higher.
Jump higher?
She just sounds like a woman that's just too much.
Too much. That's what I
And
said. Sometimes too much is too much. Yeah.
She said in the letter, I've never been faithful to one man before. She usually has a team of people servicing her.
Not a team. Not a team.
A whole team of
Like
people.
a pit stop. Stop. Right, you're right.
She in a wrestling match, people tagging in. Come on.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's funny.
You know, I ain't saying at the same time, but you know, like, what you doing Saturday? I got to go take care of my baby. No problem.
What do you mean? No problem. What?
That's funny,
Ain't no problem. Harold on the way.
Do you? I'ma do me.
Here's another reason why he
That is
might
funny.
not be wanting to make love to you.
Okay.
Maybe every time. Maybe every time you cut the lights off, he gets scared. Because he don't know what the hell finna happen in here.
It's too much.
And here's the last reason he probably don't want to make love.
Why? What?
Maybe you done tore all his drawers. He ain't got
aggressive.
no damn drawers left.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
Steve.
good.
I think we get it.
That's a
Thank
lot.
you. Thank you. She's too much. She just is. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And don't forget to check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. And coming up at 46
I got one more,
minutes,
Shirley. On top of all that, she got big ass feet.
Coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, President Obama.
Stop
What?
kicking me, damn.
President Obama is in Junior Sports Talk, and we'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Junior. President Obama, you going to talk
Yeah.
about him in sports?
Oh, we
All
are
right,
talking about
let's
President
hear it.
Obama
Here's
in
Junior.
sports, man. Obama is cold, boy. I'll tell you right now.
saw it.
Best president we got, man. You got president who can shoot basketball, too.
3-pointers?
Okay.
Left
What
hand.
can't he do? What
What can't he do? Tomorrow's election day, and all morning long we tell you to get out and vote. So in today's sports talk, we're saluting our favorite president, President Obama. During a Biden-Harris campaign stop in Michigan, President Obama was showing off his basketball skills, and he shot a corner three. All right, take a listen.
That's what I do. Whoa. All net. All net.
You don't understand.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
I enjoyed that black ass moment right there.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, what?
Man, it was, man. It felt good, man. President Obama also had captured the viral video with this that he posted. He said, get out and vote and take 3 people with you. Draining the 3 for democracy. Yes, indeed, man. That's what I do.
Yes, sir.
People.
Boy, when black people do something, y'all don't expect them to make the shot. You know they wasn't. He's like, he can't make this shot. Nets, nothing but
walked
nets.
off. He
And
no
walked
walk off.
Yes.
In dress shoe, campaigning.
Shoot your shot. Yes.
He
But
got
I
game
love
now.
how-
He does have game. He can play.
Yeah, Joe Biden was like, whoa.
I know.
He was like, that's what I do, baby.
And you notice Biden didn't even go grab the ball. You know, Biden didn't even go
No.
pick the ball up or nothing. Biden said, they just go do some more campaigning.
He's got more important things to do.
He got other things to do. He better not grab that ball. Hit somebody in the back of their head.
This is it, baby.
It's going to be a big day tomorrow. We still telling people to go vote, man. We're not playing.
Whatever it is, we will be here.
Yeah, we need you to go and vote. Take 3 people.
If Atlanta votes, it can change things. If Philly,
South Carolina,
105.3 WDAS, if y'all go to vote, you can change this thing. South Carolina, the Big DM, Columbia, if y'all go out and vote, we can change things. Jackson, Mississippi,
LA.
if y'all go out and vote, we can change things. Detroit, Michigan, one of them states. If Detroit, 92.3 The Mix, show up at the polls, we can change things.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
We can change things. These are battleground states. We can go up there and Milwaukee. If we show up, we can change things.
That's right.
We are the deciding factor in this election right here.
Yep. All right. Thank you, guys. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some Comedy Roulette right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We've been telling you all morning it's all about getting out and voting. Tomorrow is Election Day. Our message all day today is go vote. 2 words. Go vote. Okay? We're riding with Biden.
Put damn it on the end of that.
Yes. We're riding with Biden and Harris on the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Yeah.
Go to vote.org to get your early polling places, all right? And prepare for the day. Don't just go out there. Prepare. You know what you're going to wear, all of that. Take your coffee.
Vote stuff out.
Yeah, what you need to do. Know who you're going to vote for. You know, make a day of it. Plan it, all right? It is now
ain't that
time.
bad.
No, it's not. I mean, it doesn't take long at all. Just,
Can I make a little
just do
suggestion?
it.
If you're going to make a sandwich, don't put that mayonnaise on that bread the night before.
Just yet. That's true.
Small.
Yeah. Wait
All right,
till you get there.
Wait till you get there. that will be one soggy ass sandwich. Get your little small container. I know you want mayonnaise. Put in just a little bit in something. I don't care what you put it in. But
You need a package of mayo.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Jay. So go vote and take Jay's advice on the mayonnaise, all right? All right, guys, it is time now for Comedy Roulette. Jay, quickly explain.
Here's how it goes, Shirley. It's very simple. You take 3 subjects, put those subjects on a wheel, spun the wheel. Where the wheel stop, we'll make it funny because it's what we do. And spun it.
All right, let's go. It's time. Things people say that did not have candy on Halloween night. I don't wish anything bad on you, but here's what should happen to you if you did not vote. And things people say to fake like they're sick. All right, those are your 3 choices right there. Let's spin the wheel, guys. Let's go.
Spun it.
I thought it was going to be about Halloween. It's this one. It's this one. I don't wish anything bad on you, but here's what should happen to you if you did not vote or if you don't vote.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. I don't wish anything bad on you, but here's what should happen to you if you don't vote. May you get stuck in an elevator with a bunch of people who just came from a bean convention. I don't wish nothing bad on you, okay? But may you get stuck in the elevator.
Yeah. You know,
Go ahead, Julie.
I don't wish anything bad on you, but here's what should happen if you do not vote. I hope you get something the doctor can't explain.
Ooh.
Yeah, you got
I ain't never
you got
seen that.
shingleism.
Yeah.
What is shingleism?
What?
We don't know. We don't know what shingleism is, but you got it.
We're still
came
working
in.
on it.
It's not much research on it, but you got it though.
I don't wish anything bad on you, but here's what should happen to you if you don't vote. You should win the lottery and lose the ticket the same damn day. That's what ought to happen. That's what ought to happen to you,
For a
partner.
whole lot of money, too.
Painful.
Come on, Steve. What you got?
I ain't wishing nothing bad on you, but here's what I want to happen to you if you don't vote. I hope you get a real good case of COVID.
We so serious about this vote.
Not a bad case, a
good case. I don't want you to die. But I want to set in on you for a while.
Wow.
I don't wish nothing bad on you if you don't vote. I really wouldn't. But if you don't vote, here's what should happen to you. May your butt just seal completely up.
Just lock.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I don't wish nothing bad on you, but if you don't vote, I swear to God, I hope every time you park, your car get towed. You can't go nowhere. I just went in for some water.
I hope they steal your car, take it to go vote, and then strip it.
All right, guys, thank you. That was great, Comedy Roulette. Coming up, more of today's trending stories on the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
An iPhone repair technician got a strange request recently and told his social media followers about the request. A couple came in to get the husband's phone fixed, but he left a note hidden inside for the repairman. The note said, "Please tell my wife the phone is unfixable. She wants to check the phone history." And there was a crisp $100 bill folded up with the note inside the phone. The phone repair guy asked his followers, "What do you guys think I should do?" So what do you think, guys?
Shut up. Yeah.
Take the 100 and go to dinner.
He broke the man code. He broke the man code. He really
You
did.
broke the man code right there, partner.
He broke it.
Yeah, you did.
Dog, for real, dog. You're supposed to take the 100.
Yeah, and chill, man. We shouldn't be talking about this.
Dog.
Well,
matter
we
of fact,
are.
this ain't nothing to do with you. Matter of fact, if I was the dude, I'd go back in and ask for my phone.
Yeah.
They lost it.
We're talking about the code, Shirley. That's not. We're talking about the code now.
I don't care what he did, dog. You know you're supposed to take that 100 and say it can't be fixed.
They mad at the repairman, but not at the man that
At the husband, yeah.
There is a code, ladies.
We're going to fix what we can fix, Carla. Okay,
Damn right we mad at the repairman.
There's some honest people in the world. More of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I hope they steal his car, take it to go vote, and then strip it.
More of the Steve Harvey Morning Show and some trending news coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Tomorrow is Election Day. Remember how we said it was going to go really quickly? Well, it is upon us, okay? Tomorrow tomorrow is Election Day. Now, over the weekend, did you guys hear about the police using pepper spray to break up a group of demonstrators in Graham, North Carolina? I saw this at the I Am Change March. It was a group of police officers using pepper spray to break up a group of demonstrators. They were there to vote, and they also marched.
March.
It was a very peaceful march. They also marched to honor Black Americans who were killed at the hands of police. Organizers said they didn't do anything wrong to warrant that kind of response. Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, is this the 60s? What is going on?
I know.
See that image like that.
It's Trump.
Exactly.
It's all Trump. That's where it all comes from. It's the attitude of a lot of people. I mean, it's like white people have gotten so much more evil. The atmosphere is just evil all around wherever you go.
Yes.
It's just evil.
It's wicked, man.
Because, man, it's a sad statement for this country. And I am concerned about the election. I'm just hoping there's enough good people. It's a sad statement that this country makes on behalf of this man. And you can dress it up and talk about, I'm only picking him because of the economy. No, you're not. You're picking him because you're ignoring who and what he really is and what he really stands for. You're picking him because you support division. You picking him because you too don't give a damn about Black Lives Matter. You don't care about Muslims. You don't care about them kids getting snatched up and taken from their parents. That is still 500 some kids and the parents have no idea where they are. You don't care that he took a stand against the kneeling with Colin Kaepernick when it comes to find out Colin Kaepernick was a right all along. Right. You don't give a damn that these black players who are talking about social injustice for people in their age brackets and unifying again, you can't stand that. You don't give a damn that college football teams hold unified arm locks across the field from each other during the playing of the national anthem, because you don't care about that either. You care about what you want to care about, and you hide it and mask it under the facade of the economy. The economy was an economy that he inherited. Donald Trump has done nothing to make this economy great. President Obama saved it from the greatest recession it had been in since the recession back in the day. President Obama did that.
Coming up, it is our last break of the day.
You don't have to be cute to go vote, okay? Some comfortable ass shoes and go vote. Damn it.
All
vote,
right.
damn it.
And coming up, we'll have some closing remarks on this last day before Election Day from the one and only Steve Harvey. Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, and that's right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so we've talked about it all morning, all forever, it seems like we've been talking about this. The day is finally here. It's tomorrow. That's Election Day, okay? November 3rd, 2020. Please go to vote.org to get your polling location. Please prepare to vote and get it done tomorrow. That's your last day. We also want to remind everyone, Steve, about these important Senate races if you live in the following states. Democratic senatorial candidate Jamie Harrison in South Carolina.
Homie.
Yeah, he's going up against Lindsey Graham.
Vote for Jamie Harrison in South Carolina.
That's right. Democratic senatorial candidate Mike Espy in Mississippi.
In the state of Mississippi, we are voting for Mike Espy.
Democratic senatorial candidate Raphael Warnock in Georgia.
In Georgia, our candidate is Raphael Warnock. That's our candidate if you live in Georgia for Senate. He's at the bottom of the ballot. Go all the way down there.
That's right.
And can them other two losers drop out? Because you ain't going to win. Just drop the hell out, okay?
Democratic senatorial, that's right, Jay. Democratic senatorial candidate Marquita Bradshaw in Tennessee.
If you live in Memphis, if you live in Chattanooga, if you live in Nashville, Marquita Bradshaw in Tennessee.
That ought to be easy.
What does her family call her, Steve?
Queen.
That's right. That's right. Democratic senatorial candidate Mayor Adrian Perkins in Louisiana.
If you live in Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Lake Charles, Slidell. The name again, Shirley?
Mayor Adrian Perkins.
That's who we want to vote for. Adrian Perkins for Senate in Louisiana.
Also in Kentucky, okay, this is a serious contender right here in a serious race. She's going up against Senator Mitch McConnell. Amy McGrath is who you want to vote for.
Amy McGrath in the state of Kentucky. Amy McGrath is our candidate for Senate against Mitch McConnell. Amy McGrath, everybody in Kentucky. Louisville.
Come on, Louisville.
Come on.
Yeah, we need you.
Get that turkey neck out of there. Let's go.
This is going to go towards Breonna Taylor.
That's right. That's right.
We're sick of this, man.
I love it. Great way to put it, Steve. And also in Michigan, for Michigan. Yeah, you got to vote to keep Democratic Senator Gary Peters in office. We want him to stay in office, okay?
Gary Peters in Michigan.
Yeah.
Not
his opponent, Republican John James.
John James is a Republican. He has removed Republican from his website. He has removed it from his billboards. He is just showing a black face. He shares our skin, but he is not our kin. We do not want to vote for him. We are not voting for John James. The man we're voting for, Shirley?
His name is Gary Peters, Senator
Gary Peters, Detroit. Gary Peters is who we're voting for Senate. If we do that, we can gain control of the Senate, and even if Donald Trump were to win, we can stop him. But
Let's go, y'all.
if we all get out and vote, there will be no more Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I want to say goodbye to this guy so bad. So bad. He is the most, I've never seen a more embarrassing man occupy the White House than Donald Trump. I've never seen a more divisive man occupy the White House than Donald Trump. I've never seen a more ill-spoken person ever to occupy the office of President of the United States. He thinks he's funny. He's not. His jokes are cruel. His caring of people, white and black, is absurd. He cares nothing but for well-off people. He don't really care for white people. Y'all getting tricked by this dude right here. You're listening to him lie over and over and over again, and the reason he has to lie so much, because he can't possibly tell you the truth. He has lied about his taxes. He has lied about his involvement with Russia, China. He has lied about everything. He has lied about loving this country. He don't love this country. He loves Donald Trump. He loves the Trump name, and he loves his kids. He don't love your kids. He could care less about your kids. He don't know none of y'all. He lied to the great state of West Virginia when he told them, I'm bringing coal mining jobs back. He ain't brought one job back to McDowell County, where I was born, and no other county in West Virginia. You know why? Because he knew he was lying then. He don't care nothing about coal. This dude is wrapped up in other monies, man. He's a real estate dude. He don't make his money in commodities. He don't care nothing about your jobs. He keep talking about he gonna bring all these jobs back to America. No, he's not. He told you that before. Where the jobs at? He inherited an economy, if you want to know the truth about it. He took credit for it. Then he don't want to take credit for the demise of it. He don't want to take credit for the over 50,000 deaths in this country. But it's on his watch. If anybody else had done it, you'd be blaming him. He keeps wanting to blame China. No, man, this was him. He don't wear masks. He had the best medical care at Walter Reed. You're not going to get that care. The 250,000 people who died, they didn't get the special antibodies and the 9 doctors around him 24/7. He don't care about you. He got to go.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.